What's going on, guys? It's Greg East Coast Eyes, and welcome to the top freshmen to watch for the 2022 college season. So this would be the graduating high school class of 2021. They're now freshmen in college. We haven't gotten a chance to see them in their school uniform yet, but there was fall ball, so they've already been playing. The 2021 class was stacked, and so I think it'll be a really interesting year to see what freshmen are able to make an impact at the college level. It's closer than we think. The college season is right around the corner, with the first games being the first week in February. All right, so first let me throw a couple stats at you from the 2021 class. According to Inside Lacrosse, there were 21 five-star recruits in that class. That's a lot, a ton of five-star recruits. So this class was stacked with talent. Duke itself was able to grab 4, so almost 1/4 of these five-star recruits. Numbers 1, number 2, and number 10 are all on their list. And you're gonna add that to Brendan O'Neill. They got the number 1 recruit in the 2020 or the 2019, 2020. The number 1 recruit in the 2020 class, and then they also have recruited top recruits in the 2023 class, including number 1 McCabe Milton. So it's an unbelievable recruiting class there at Duke. 1/4 of the 5 stars from this class went to Duke, adding to their great team. To break it down by conference, the ACC took almost half, or more than half, 11 of 21, whereas the Big Ten only got 5 of 21 recruits. So you can really see where the power is, where the recruits are going right now. It's the ACC. All right, so breaking down the top recruits to watch, number 1 recruit in this class was Andrew McAdory. He went to St. Anthony's. He was Brendan O'Neill's teammate while he was there. They were a 1-2 tag team. Unbelievable. He's going to go to Duke and join Brendan O'Neill. He's a midfielder, extremely fast, extremely athletic, can feed, can shoot. Combine him with that fantastic Duke roster, plus his old teammate that he has a ton of chemistry with, and Brendan O'Neill. That's going to be a lot of fun to watch. The number 1 goalie and number 3 overall in this class was Matthew Nunes. Definitely botched that pronunciation. He's headed to Virginia from Texas. Love to see a goalie in the top 5, and also from a non-traditional hotbed. You never know with goalies. As a freshman, there's not a lot of goalies that get playtime. I think he's behind a transfer, but you never know. Things shake up. This Virginia roster obviously stacked back-to-back championships, tons of new talent. To add the top-ranked goalie, who maybe has an impact this year, maybe it's just in future years, that's really stocking up their pond for a couple of good years of success in the goal. The next one's one I'm really excited about. This is Chris Cavanaugh, the youngest of the Cavanaugh brothers, joining his older brother at Notre Dame. You've seen what these guys can do on the field in college, in pros. They're a lot of fun to watch, crazy style. I've seen him play at Taft, filmed him before. Extremely fast, great shooter, great ball distributor, everything you expect. He's obviously learned a lot from his older brothers, being the youngest brother of many D1 and pro lacrosse players. So he's going to head to Notre Dame, add with his brother there, and a really stacked Notre Dame team who hopefully we can see break into the Final Four this year. Next up is Dante Traitor. This kid is an absolute beast of an athlete. I think every game I've ever filmed with him, he either broke someone's ankles, ran somebody over, or did both. He is unbelievable. He went to Maryland, and as a freshman, saw some playtime on the football team, the Maryland football team, a D1 Big Ten football team. And then he's going to go play lacrosse as what I assume is going to be one of the best two-way middies in the country as a freshman, if not by the time he's a sophomore. Unbelievably fast, unbelievably strong, ridiculous athlete. I can't wait to see how they put him into the system. Coming in number 7 in this class was Chase Mullins. He is the highest ranked faceoff guy in this class and is an absolute beast. He won the Faceoff Academy National Showcase in 2018. It's great to see a faceoff guy rank in the top 10. He's headed to North Carolina, another ACC school. So as a freshman, maybe he gets a starting spot, maybe he doesn't, but it's great for teams to also have a couple options, throw a few different looks at people. But Chase Mullins is a great athlete and is definitely D1 ready right out of high school. The number 2 defender and headed to Ohio State from this class was Bobby Van Buren. First off, great last name, extremely memorable. Saw him play in the Under Armour senior game, had a great goal. He's homeschooled actually, and played a lot of clubs, so you didn't get a great look of him in any high school seasons, but in the club you could tell he's a beast. Left-handed, so a matchup nightmare for right-handed attackmen, and he can really bring the ball down and shoot. Hit one of my favorite sellies from the Under Armour senior game. So also adding to Duke is Jackson Gray out of Culver. He's a big right-handed shooter. I got a chance to see him play versus Malvern Prep last year. He had a whole bunch of goals, I think 3. Fantastic player, and you add that to McAdory, both them at the midfield as freshmen, plus O'Neill, you've got a promising 3 to 4 years there for Duke. So 2 players that were not ranked as 5 stars by Inside Lacrosse, at least in the list I found, that I think could have an impact, are Thomas Mankey and Eric Spanos. So Spanos went to Malvern Prep. He, I think, is their all-time program leading scorer. He's an amazing player. Going to Maryland, big, physical, can shoot, can finish, dodge, feed, he can do it all. So I think he has a chance to have an impact at Maryland as a freshman if they can fit it in, a lot like these ACC teams. They've got a stacked roster. But I think seeing him left off that 5-star list was a surprise to me. And then Thomas Mankey, he's a guy out of Texas that I got a chance to see play a lot. He shoots left-handed really well. He's going to Virginia, and when I saw them play in the USA Fall Classic versus Canada versus USA, he was getting a lot of play time with those guys. He's very smooth, great outside shooter, was in the Under Armour All-America game, was in the National All-Star game. So I think those two were not on the 5-star list, but you could see them make an impact this spring. Wrapping up with Dewey Egan. This kid is huge, from the West Coast, big physical attackman. He's headed to North Carolina, so you're seeing a theme here. A lot of great players headed to North Carolina. They've made a couple deep runs and have some good teams, so he'll be really interesting to see add to that offense. Really big, really physical. I saw him just blow a kid up at the National All-Star Games one year. So he can hit, he can shoot, he can score, he can dodge. He's a great threat for them, and love to see the West Coast get a little representation in the top 10 of the class here. So that wraps up my top players to watch for this year as freshmen. I personally love sitting down on the couch watching college lacrosse every Saturday. I can't wait for it to be back. Stay tuned, subscribe for more content. Like if you liked it, and have a great day.